Hello again, welcome to week 11 of the quiz. As always, I will go through last week's scores, total scores. Got 30 questions this week. The rounds are going to be sporting personalities, 2009, animals, football, trees, and Australia. As always, don't cheat, and I will be going through the questions once with pause, then read them again, and all the answers will be done at the end of the quiz. For a change, I don't have any corrections, so I will just jump into last week's scores. So, a few teams have not put in the scores this week. I know that I've noticed that the answers to rendering something useless haven't put theirs in this week, so I'm expecting them to catch up. And there's a few others that are probably going to be catching up soon, but I will go through the top five. Top five being Vinny's Crown Jewels on 22, Me and Bob on 25, Dumb and Dumber on 25, Tipsy at the Tiki Bar on 25, and Cockwheel in on 25. Some good scores from them lot, so well done everybody. As normal, I won't go through everybody, but I will highlight that Dumb and Dumber have slipped back down into 4th place, and that the top three are Vinny's Crown Jewels, Tipsy at the Tiki Bar, and the Cockwheel Inn. Another notable entry is that Me and Bob are hot on the tails of Dumb and Dumber. So, question 1 on the quiz. Question 1 is picture. What I want you to do is I want you to name the sports personality and the sport. Question 2, I want you to again name the sports personality and the sport. You get a point for each. Question 3, I want you to name the sports personality and the sport. Question 4, sports personality and the sport. And question 5, the sports personality and the sport. So we'll move on to round 2. Question 6. January 2009 saw which US president sworn into office? Read it again. Question 6. January 2009 saw which US president sworn into office? Question 7. January 2009 also saw which country's banking system collapse, forcing Prime Minister Gerhard into instant resignation? Question 7 again. January 2009 saw which country's banking system collapse, forcing Prime Minister Gerhard into instant resignation? Question 8. In January, an outbreak of H1N1 was deemed to be a global pandemic, but what is the common name for H1N1? Question 8 again. In June, an outbreak of H1N1 was deemed to be a global pandemic, but what is the common name for H1N1? Question 9. In June 2009, a famous musician died unexpectedly, causing a worldwide reaction. The death would later be ruled to be homicide, as the singer's doctor was prosecuted for the death. Who was the musician? Question 9 again. In June 2009, a famous musician died unexpectedly, causing a worldwide reaction. The death would later be ruled a homicide, as the singer's doctor was prosecuted for the death. Who was the musician? Question 10. In June 2009, which country gained self-rule as an autonomous territory, having previously been part of the Danish kingdom? Question 10 again. In June 2009, which country gained self-rule as an autonomous territory, having previously been part of the Danish kingdom? Question 11. The Asian elephant's trunk contains up to how many muscles? 600, 6,000, or 60,000? Question 11 again. The Asian elephant's trunk contains how many muscles? 600, 6,000, or 60,000? Question 12. What is the collective term for a group of gorillas? Question 12 again. What is the collective term for a group of gorillas? Question 13. What is the collective term for a group of otters? Question 13 again. What is the collective term for a group of otters? Question 14. Alligators are native to which two countries? And you can give yourself a point for each answer. Question 14 again. Alligators are native to which two countries? Question 15. What type of animal is a booby? There'll be sniggers from some teams with that question. Question 15 again. What type of animal is a booby? Question 16. Which player has the most English Premier League goals? Question 16 again. Which player has the most English Premier League goals? Question 17. Which player has the most Premiership appearances? That's English Premiership. Question 17. Again. Which player has the most English Premiership appearances? Question 18. Which British football team is the oldest to still play in the Football League? I will give actually 2 points if you can name first and second on this question, because it's a highly contentious issue, but to be honest, there's 2 teams that debated, but there is a firm answer on multiple websites. I've done my checks on this one. So question 18 again. Which British football team is the oldest to still play in the Football League? Question 19. Which club team does Argentine international Paulo Dybala play for? Question 19 again. Which club team does Argentine international Paulo Dybala play for? Question 20. Which football team plays at St Mary's Stadium? Question 20 again. Which football team plays at St Mary's Stadium? Question 21. Which continent does the monkey puzzle tree originate? Question 21 again. Which continent does the monkey puzzle tree originate? Question 22. Which tree does turpentine come from? Question 22 again. Which tree does turpentine come from? Question 23. Traditional English longbows are made of the wood of which tree? Question 23 again. Traditional English longbows are made from the wood of which tree? Question 24. What is the name of the cultivated Japanese trees often kept inside houses? Question 24 again. What is the name of the cultivated Japanese trees that are often kept inside houses? Question 25. What is the world's widest tree? Question 26. When is Australia Day? What date? Question 26 again. When is Australia Day? Question 27. What is the highest mountain in Australia? Question 27 again. What is the highest mountain in Australia? Question 28. Which Australian state is Darwin in? Question 28 again. Which Australian state is Darwin in? Question 29. What is the state capital of Western Australia? Question 29 again. What is the state capital of Western Australia? And question 30. Located 5 miles away from Sydney, which world-famous beach is best known for its surfing? Question 30 again. Located 5 miles away from Sydney, which world-famous bridge is well known for its surfing? Okay, so we'll go through the pictures and round 1 and the answers. Picture 1. That is a footballer, and the name of the footballer is Steph Horton. Question 2. The sport is cricket, and the player is Elise Perry. Question 3. The sport is skeleton, or skeleton bobsled, and that person is Amy Williams. Question 4. The sport is tennis, and the person is Venus Williams. Question 5. The sport is athletics, and the person is Jessica Ennis. Round 2 on 2009. Question 6. January 2009 saw which US president sworn into office? The answer is Barack Obama. Question 7. January 2009 also saw which country's banking system collapse, forcing Prime Minister Gerhard to instantly resign? The answer is Iceland. Question 8. In June, an outbreak of H1N1 was deemed to be a global pandemic, but what is the common name for H1N1? The answer is swine flu. Question 9. In June 2009, a famous musician died unexpectedly, causing a worldwide reaction. The death would later be ruled as a homicide, as the singer's doctor was prosecuted for the death. Who was the musician? The answer is Michael Jackson. Question 10. In June 2009, which country gained self-rule as an autonomous territory, having previously been part of the Danish kingdom? The answer is Greenland. Round 3 on animals. Question 11. The Asian elephant's trunk contains up to how many muscles? 600, 6,000 or 60,000? The answer is 60,000. Question 12. What is the collective term for a group of gorillas? The answer is a band. Question 13. What is the collective term for a group of otters? The answer is a romp. That's a really hard one, and I think there's probably also going to be a few people sniggering about that one. Question 14. Alligators are native to which two countries? The answer is the USA and China. What type of animal is a booby? Is question 15, and the answer is a seabird. Round 4, football. Which player has the most English Premiership goals or Premier League goals? The answer is Alan Shearer. Question 17. Which player has the most English Premier League appearances? The answer is Ryan Giggs. Question 18. Which British football team is the oldest still to play in the Football League? And this is a contentious one, but the facts go down as Notts County in 1862. And if you got Stoke City as well as your second one, obviously they're going to only accept Notts County as your first answer, but give yourself an extra point if you got Stoke City as your second one. And that's in 1863. Question 19. Which club team does Argentine international Paulo Dybala play for? And the answer is Juventus. Question 20. Which football team plays at St Mary's? The answer is Southampton. Round 5, trees. Question 21. Which continent do monkey puzzle trees originate? The answer is South America. Question 22. Which tree does turpentine come from? The answer is pine trees. Question 23. The traditional English longbow is made from the wood of which tree? And the answer is yew tree. Question 24. What is the name of the cultivated Japanese trees that are often kept inside houses? The answer is bonsai or bonsai. Question 25. What is the world's widest tree? The answer is the African baobab. And round 6 on Australia. There was a little bit of hint of question 26 in the answer to question 26 in the question. The question number. So when is Australia Day? It is the 26th of January. Question 27. What is the highest mountain in Australia? The answer is Mount McClintock. Question 28. Which Australian state is Darwin in? The answer is Northern Territories. Question 29. What is the state capital of Western Australia? The answer is Perth. And question 30. Located 5 miles away from Sydney, which world famous beach is best known for its surfing? The answer is Bondi Beach. So plenty of questions, plenty of answers, plenty of double scores this week, so it gives people a chance to catch up, makes things interesting for people. So if you can put in your scores this week, anybody who still needs to catch up, then send in your scores again, and probably see you next week as well. So thank you very much. Bye.